Hey guys, okay, so I wanted to focus on the Donald Trump and the Israel and Palestinians fighting over the right to have, um, I would say, capital ship over Jerusalem. Let me just break everything down really quick. Okay, so we all know that in the Bible, Jesus promises whichever country protects Jerusalem, they will receive a blessing. Okay? For my people who know the Bible, even if you don't know it, this is true. Jesus promises to send the country, whoever protects that area of Jerusalem, a blessing, seriously. Just like paying your tithes and everything like that. Now, Islam believes that they should have ownership of Jerusalem, and Pakistan also believe that they should have ownership of Jerusalem as well, knowing that God is the type of person, which is Jesus that I'm referring to, knowing that they are both supposed to have equalship because all people are children of God. Now, as you can see, Donald Trump and the U.S. has moved their embassy over to Jerusalem. So, if you think about it, in my notes here, um, in my notes they have that that when Islam was actually fighting for ownership of Jerusalem and the capital ship, Pakistanians were as well. So we call them the Palestinians for Pakistans. They were fighting over them as well. But there's also some family ties to go with this because um, someone years ago was married between Islam and Pakistan, so they feel like the ownership should go for the one who has the title through marriage. However, Christians believe that there should be joint for an undivided type of sharing for that actual area. Now, is Donald Trump really someone that we should be hating against when he's literally trying to bring peace and keep Jerusalem protected? Now, we don't want to say who's taking sides, if he's choosing the Jews, the Islams, or the Palestinians, but he is careful to not call them divided, because if he say that they're divided, then there's going to be war. But he knows that there is that land is undivided. He wants to declare it as undivided because basically we're all children of God. So why not just accept all people? Now, certain people are allowed to pray there, but not inside of the temple, just by the east wall. So if you think about it, is he really a bad guy if he's doing something that God said that he will protect the country, whoever fights and protects it? Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some war regardless, and there's also going to be some tension being built, but we cannot get one party like Islam and we can't get the other party as Palestinians to sit there and agree that they should share because they both believe that one should have control over the other one. That is why the war is still going on in that area. Over 3,000 Palestinians has died, and over 1,000 Islamic people has also died through this battle. So what do? We had Barack Obama sign off, Donald Trump sign off, and George W. Bush also signed off, but it was a wave. No one could really have a 100% answer because there was actually hesitation and full conflict that was going to happen, even though if they, even though when they did sign a waiver to wait on it, it was still kind of some conflict, but it brought a little bit of peace, but it still wasn't that much peace. So you decide if Donald Trump is the right person or not, because I honestly have something to say. This is why people say Some people say that they don't like him as a person because he don't know how to talk, this, and that, and the third, and treat people. And they can look at all other type of things about him, but they have this. But they do say this: you may not like Donald Trump as a person, but you have to give him his respect because he is a businessman. Okay, he is a businessman, and he knows when to say no when it's time to say no. We don't need a weak president to say, oh, blah, 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 blah. We need a strong president to know when to say yes, when to say no at the right given time. Now, people make mistakes, but if you can think about this, you guys, what more can you ask for someone who is literally protecting something that God promises we would have if you protect this holy place? This is Jerusalem, guys, where Jesus walked the face of the earth. Literally, this is where he resided most of his life. Literally. So just think about that, you guys. This is where the power is. We need Jerusalem protected so that we can receive our blessing. So think about that before you start hating on someone. Now, I'm not saying that you can keep whatever you thought about him, but just think about that for a minute. We need that blessing, okay? No matter what America has gone through, we are America. We literally moved our embassy over there, and other nations are moving their embassy over there. And if you don't know what embassy is it's a system where there is a ruler in an office as an ambassador. An ambassador is an accredited diplomat sent by a country, which is the president or whoever's ruling that country, to represent that particular country. So there's other rulers trying to move their embassy over, just like our embassy was usually in Washington, D.C. For United States, their embassy was in their capital. Now they're moving their capital over to Jerusalem so that and there's other countries taking part of this. Why? So they can have no choice but to say that we are all undivided, so we can all be equal. So we say that because the more people turn out to be in one team, the other one's going to be weaker who is not there, and they have no choice but to really give up. So just think about that, you guys, before you start, thinking about other things. That is really something to think about, literally. So take care, and I don't know how much time I have left, but I just wanted to wrap that up. I did summarize that, and I wanted to get back, and I have one more video, but I have to go downtown to do the other one. So thank you guys. Take care. Bye.